A former Attorney General of the Federation, Chief Richard Akin, has been talking about the claims that President Jonathan signed an undertaking not to run for office again in 2015. The elder statesman said this on our political program, Politics Today, that at no time did the president agree not to run for a second term. Chief Akin, however, said those who left the PDP in the parliament should resign their position, as that is what the Constitution provides.
What are your views on President Jonathan running?
First of all, it is not true that he agreed with everybody that he should not run. I was part of the system and I know a lot of things that went on at that time. There was no such agreement. I'm saying that categorically, and I challenge anybody to bring evidence to dispute that. Two, the PDP is a political party, and we nominate candidates for elections. You have to stand for nominations. You have to go through the processes. If you are nominated and contest, why should you refuse? In my view, if I were Jonathan, I will contest again. Why should he not contest again? And if he contests again, he wins and run for another term, he might decide to say, oh, this is enough. I'm not going there again. So I don't agree with those who are demolition contractors, go from this political party to that political party, or moving in one party to another party. If you look at our constitution, there's a clear provision there. If you are elected in a particular political party and you remain in that party and you cross to another party, you have to resign your seat in parliament. And I challenge anybody who is going to dispute that. I put it in the paper some time ago. It is quite clear. So I don't accept that anybody has left PDP. This was not led the PDP. If they indeed leave the PDP, they have to resign their seat for parliament and go and contest again. Unless they do that, they have not led the PDP.
Winners have emerged at the just concluded Anambra local government election. Announcing the results, the Commission of the Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission, Sylvester Okonkwo, said the ruling APGA party swept the 20 local government areas where elections took place and the 304 council wards. The PDP won 12 wards, leaving Progressive People's Alliance and the United People's Party sharing 1 ward apiece.
This is the first local government election in Anambra State in 10 years. Though adjudged peaceful and well coordinated by the state government, complaints about the conduct of the election is unending.
Oh, what yesterday is a sham. It's not an election. There was no adequate logistics for the elections. The ANSEC, as we have always predicted, wasn't prepared for the election. We are just praying that they could prove us wrong. But from what happened yesterday, most of the local government like Ihiala, Newi North and others, the materials never left the local government. So we congratulate them for at least killing democracy. That's why most of us have always insisted that this State Independent Electoral Commission is an aberration. We should just craft it out of the Constitution. Allow INEC to do what they are doing. I think they are more independent. They are more kind of tolerant of opposition than what we have at the state level.
There were definitely areas where the election materials arrived late. That posed some difficulties. That wasn't intentional. It had to do with logistics and arrangement and all whatnot, and one has to acknowledge that. But by and large, where the elections took place, they were sufficiently credible and free and fair.
At the long last, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi has done Anambra State proud by ensuring that the local government election has now been finally conducted. I'm sure that our people are exceedingly happy, but this is an election they've been asking for.
And after the voting and counting, the winners emerged.
Out of the 20 chairmanship position contested yesterday, the results are as follows. Agwata local government, Honorable Chukwuma Umoji of Apuga, he pulled 810 votes.
The ruling All Progressive Grand Alliance also swept the poll in 19 other local government areas of the state. Nnewi North is the only local government where election didn't hold. It is now scheduled for Saturday, the 18th of January 2014.
From Rivers State, we move over to Kaduna State, where the Vice President Namadi Sambo has asked members of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, not to be deterred by the defection of over 1,000 key members of the party to the opposition All Progressives Congress, the APC. Addressing PDP caucus members at the State House, Kaduna, the Vice President urged members of the party to be wary of people who are out to destroy the party, charging them to shun all overtures by those who have nothing to offer them and be united in their quest to strengthen the party, which has made its mark and improved the lives and well-beings of Nigerians.
I make a clarion call to you all as you go back to your various constituencies to take back with you the message of a vibrant PDP and to enjoin our teaming supporters to be steadfast in their loyalty and choice of the party that will continue to be giving excellent services to them. It is indeed heartwarming that such a cream of members have come to this meeting to reposition the party for future challenges. Your presence today is a testimony of the acceptability and the inviolable position of our party, the People's Democratic Party, occupies in Kaduna State.
All contractors in Abia State must complete their projects or forfeit their pay. Governor Theodore Orji read the Riot Act to contractors at a meeting held in Umuahia, the Abia State capital. The governor, who inspected ongoing projects in Umuahia, said this is to ensure that the projects are completed before 2015.
Governor Theodore Orji and his team inspecting a site in Umuahia, the Abia State capital. This used to be the first gate market, which has been demolished to create a delightful site on arrival to the state capital. From the market site to inspection of an ongoing construction of the State Secretariat, e-library, including the new government house and the conference center. Shortly after the inspection, the governor summoned all contractors working for the state to a meeting. This time he's talking tough.
Why I have called you is that the rainy season is gone. And I want people to go back to site. You know your jobs. I will give you money and I'll watch you. Abandon the site, I will abandon you. That is the policy. Abandon my site, abandon the job, I will abandon you. I will not pay you. I will not. Because some people now, they say, yes, 2015 is very close. What they do is give them money in the pocket. It's the old big owing me. I will only send money to those whom I see are serious on ground.
One of the contractors who spoke on behalf of the others promised that all projects given to them will be completed within the stipulated time.
I want to assure you that my colleagues have always resolved that once we step ahead, some of us are already on site. I don't know how many people who are not on site here. If they're not, there may be very few.
According to the state government, funds have been released, so this time the contractors have no excuse to abandon any project in the state.
Elsewhere, the letter of President Olusegun Obasanjo, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, to the chairman of the PDP, Babanga Tukur, threatening to leave the People's Democratic Party, is generating responses from the leadership of the PDP. The National Vice Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Uche Sekondu, said that decisions will be taken on the issue at the meeting of the executive members scheduled for this week.
The leaders of our party are seriously meeting. You are aware that the party is also meeting on the 14th and the 15th and the 16th to address very important issues concerning our party, including the letter from the ex-president. It will be discussed and decisions will be taken.